Hello, everybody. I'm Grant Fluff from Fluster Sports Zone, and welcome back to another live play-by-play broadcast. Tonight, my first ever Canadian broadcast of the season. No idea how I didn't commentate a Canadian division game until the playoffs, but neither here nor there. Here we are. Tonight at Winnipeg, Manitoba, we have the Montreal Canadiens and the Winnipeg Jets. Game 2 of their second-round series from the 2021 playoffs. Of course, the Canadiens leading the series 1-0 after winning 5-3 in Game 1. The huge story heading into this Game 2, did Mark Scheifele deserve the suspension after hitting Jake Evans on the empty net goal? In my personal opinion, I thought it was a fair suspension. Scheifele gets suspended for 4 games. Evans is currently out indefinitely. No word on if he's returning during the rest of the series or not. So I'm going to say it was a right call. They could have given him 5. They could have even gave him 8. But they gave Scheifele 4. I agree with that suspension. Evans will probably be out, 3-4 games as well. So I think it all evens out. You can watch this game live on the USA Network. And we're ready to get underway with Philip Deneau taking the draw against Adam Lowry. We are underway from the Bell MTS Place, and the Canadiens win the draw right out of the gate, and it's Jeff Petrie in his own zone, going D to D, and away we go. Puck will be flipped into the boards, bounced off. Connor Hellebuyck will now play it around. Off the boards, here come the Jets the other way. Nice backhand pass. Now Winnipeg's going to shoot this one out to center. That was Tucker Pullman. Now Pullman gets it back, and he'll go D to D to Josh Morrissey. Morrissey back over to Tucker Pullman. Pullman, in my opinion, one of the most underrated defensemen in the NHL. Lowry's shot goes up and over the net. Of course, Carey Price in net for the Canadiens. Connor Hellebuyck for the Jets. This one's going to be brought up ahead. Pass center, flipped into the zone. And Montreal will then go for a line change. That one was brought into the zone by Josh Anderson. Well, I was very critical of that Josh Anderson trade once it happened. I'm like, for Max Domi, no way. But actually, Max Domi, we got injured today. We'll talk about that during the intermission. But Josh Anderson's actually been a better player than Max Domi. Who would have thought that trade somehow worked out for Montreal? But I guess it did. Up ahead, puck bounces off the boards, and that's Derek Forbot winning the race for the icing. And here's the hit I was talking about, Mark Scheifele. He felt like he was targeted earlier on in the game, so then he took his frustration out on a Canadian. He started yelling and screaming on his way to the penalty bench, and then there is the blow to Jake Evans, pretty much knocking him out unconscious. Evans, of course, had to leave the game on a stretcher as Morrissey shot's blocked, and the rebound doesn't get picked up by Winnipeg, and this one will be cleared. So, yeah, scary moment there, but luckily Evans, hopefully he'll be all right. Hopefully he can return it again. Scheifele, first to 4 games. I mean, they Jets shouldn't even try to appeal it. I thought, again, it was a fine suspension. Scheifele is not really a dirty player, but it was a good suspension for what it was. Now going into the corner, brought in around the boards out in front. And in Montreal now, a good penetration in the Winnipeg zone. That shot from the blue line, saved. Toffoli will chip it over to the corner. And this one will be flipped in now around the boards by Nick Suzuki. And this one's going to be taken away by the Jets now. Up ahead they go. A slap shot by Nikolai Ehlers from near center. Price makes the save, and he dumps it over to Petrie, who goes D to D. Up ahead, Joel Armia against his former team. This one bounced off the boards, taken away by Winnipeg, and shot back into the zone by Jordy Ben, and now we have a stoppage. Carey Price, 5-3 in the playoffs, .928 save percentage, .233 goals against average. He did not get the shutout in Game 1 or against Toronto, though, for Connor Hellebuyck, suffering his first loss to the playoffs in Game 1. .937 save percentage, .201 goals against. And he did shut out Edmonton back in that first-round series. Up ahead goes Winnipeg out the face-off. A good cross-check there as the Jets now enter into the zone. That one taken away by Shea Weber, and he'll pass this up ahead. Oh, a bad pass looking for Armia, as that was Harkins who almost took the shot for the Jets. What's up, Jeffrey? Thanks for stopping by. Canadiens now enter into the zone. Shot back in. D to D. It's Weber. Jordy Benn, by the way, in his 21st career playoff game, by the way. I can assure you that Jamie has more under his belt. Of course, his brother, who's the all-star for the Stars. This one will miss the pass. Price leaves his net. He'll dish it over. And up ahead go the Canadiens. Here comes Montreal up ahead. And that shot goes up and over the net. That was... The shot was Kakaniemi, who scored the game winner for Montreal in Game 6 against Toronto, and then that shot bounced off a Hellebuck's stick. Passed down low for Anderson, flipped in around the boards, and now Winnipeg will bring it out to center, and they'll go for a line change. Montreal then shoots it in, and Hellebuck will slow it down, and now here is Ponk coming out from behind his own net. Dishes it over to the right-hand side. Flipped into the zone. That was Ehlers. Of course, Nikolai Ehlers had some drama at the beginning of the season. Was placed on the COVID protocol list. Wasn't sure how much he was going to be able to play. He only missed a game or two. Gallagher's backhander missed. Pullman takes the body. And a good pass by Winnipeg. And up they go. Adam Lowry with speed. Up the right wing. And that shot kick saved by Price. Puck will be flipped in now behind the net. And Montreal will clear with Gallagher. And now Montreal will go for a line change. It's Josh Morrissey. Up ahead to Andrew Kopp. Kopp will flip it in around Suzuki out in front. Good save by Price, hugging the post. Toffoli lost possession. Perreault now passes it back over. D to D. Here's a shot. That one's no good. And now Montreal will go back in. Good pass up ahead, and now Winnipeg will retrieve at center. Shoot it into the zone. Avoid the offsides. Price will play it. And up ahead goes Montreal, momentarily a giveaway. Giving it up there was Ben Sherratt. Now here's a shot, low shot. Blocker stopped by Price. That one cleared. And now the Jets will have to chase the puck again. Very fast-paced action, which is good. I love the fast-paced action so far. We haven't had many whistles. Up ahead goes Winnipeg. This one will be shot in. Saved by Price, turned aside. That was Jonah Lutu with the shot, the Finland native, taking the shot on goal there. Now Winnipeg will shoot back into the zone. And Price will play it over for Jeff Petrie. Off the boards it goes. And a good pass up ahead. Here comes Corey Perry. Perry, who had a goal in Game 1, or actually had an assist, rather. Now passing it down low for Armia. Back down low, and a Canadian falls down to the ice. Perry gets it back near the blue line, though. He shoots it in down low. Back over to Joel Armia. Armia waits. Back over to the blue line. Flipped in down low. Back over to Corey Perry. Perry now gets sandwiched, and the puck will come out, and Winnipeg will try to clear, but they can't. Good pressure by Montreal, and then Winnipeg steals, and they'll bounce it off the glass, and out it goes. Icing, yes. And so face-off will be taken back in Winnipeg's end, as the icing was won there by Joel Edmondson, who had 2 assists and 5 block shots in Game 1. He's been a good acquisition coming over from the Hurricanes. Face-off taken to the blocker side of Hellebuck, and Danault wins the draw. D to Weber. Shea Weber, his shot gets deflected by Gallagher wide. And then Toffoli takes a shot from an angle, and Hellebuck makes the save, and now Gallagher wanting to go at it. Oh, dear. Looked like Gallagher was pushing and shoving with Harkins. Good save by Hellebuck. As we'll head to our first commercial break. Love to see the fast-paced action, though. That is good. So first commercial break. I'll probably give my opinion on the Colorado Avalanche series. Of course, Vegas Golden Knights series at the during the first intermission. Along with then the second period, I'll go over, pretty much all the sports news that's occurred in the last 48 hours. Because you're caught up on all the NBA playoff games as well. I'll be going over that during the intermission. MLB games during the upcoming commercial breaks. We got stuff. All right. So we had a commercial break now. Corey Perry catching some breath. Same with Eric Stahl. Eric Stahl, of course, was acquired by Montreal via the Sabres at the trade deadline, and Corey Perry signed a one-year deal with Montreal during the offseason. How about that, though? It's so weird. Corey Perry on the Ducks from 2005 to 2019, played on the Stars last year, actually scored the game-winning goal in Game 5 of the Finals. Of course, Stars ended up losing to Tampa in the following game, but still, Corey Perry proving he had a lot left in the tank after that playoff series, and he's played significant with Montreal this season, especially mainly being on the fourth line. It's just weird that Corey Perry's playing on a lot of different teams. Will Perry retire at the end of the year? At this rate, I doubt it, but we will see. This will be an icing. Morrissey wins the race there. Now we take a look at Scheifele, who's looking down at his phone, and now look up at the Jumbotron. First of 4-game suspension for him. If Montreal completes the sweep, he will not come back with a game on his suspension, but I don't think they can carry over suspensions to different playoffs, so I don't really know how that would work. Or maybe they do. I'm not entirely sure. But I know if you switch the series, you still have to serve the suspension. But different playoff years, I don't know. Gallagher lost possession, and this one shot in. Hellebuck will slow it down for Morrissey. Morrissey then lost possession, and Petrie will shoot in down low. Played over. Ooh, big hit there. Now Paul Byron has it. He lost possession. And up ahead goes Winnipeg. I want to flex off a stick, but the Jets still have possession. A lot of notifications here. I don't know why on my phone. Here, there. Morrissey will come up the other way. Along with Poolman. Kyle Connor out there. Along with Ehlers and Kopp. And an icing is called here, as Joel Edmondson winning the race. And, of course, Edmondson with playoff experience, being on the 2019 Blues roster who won the Cup. And now faceoff's going to be taken to the glove side of Hellebuck. There's Cole Caulfield, number 22. On the left wing there, he was the best prospect in hockey playing for Wisconsin, and he's still looking for his first career playoff goal. We'll see if he gets it here tonight. That one goes in behind the net. Now flipped in. Jets will steal, and up ahead they go. Flip back in. Now Canadiens with some nice passing over shot by Caulfield, and a save by Hellebuck. That one was close. That was a speaking of the devil moment right there. Very close. But Hellebuck able to track it down. He made a nice save. Hellebuck, in my opinion, the best American goalie right now against the potential best American forward in a couple years down the road. Yeah. Could Cole Caulfield surpass Austin Matthews as the best American forward? Hot take, maybe. Maybe. I'm still waiting for Clayton Keller to be the best American player. That's never going to happen, but I wish my man Clayton Keller the best of luck. Boston kid, I respect him. I guess Eichel's up there too. Let's just say America's got some few good American players. Patrick Kane, Evander Kane. Oh, no, wait a minute. Evander Kane's Canadian. Anyway, Caulfield's shot turned aside by Hellebuck. And up ahead goes the Jets with Andrew Kopp. Kopp goes on in, dishes it over to Ehlers. Ehlers pass. That one was just out of the reach of Derek Forbot. Forbot, he played on the Kings, the Senators, I want to say the Hurricanes for a little bit too. Here comes Petrie the other way, who I know for a fact is a former Edmonton Oiler. Dishes it over to Perry, kick save Hellebuck. And now Joel Armia tries to steal. Now Armia does steal. Armia makes a move around, and a good pass out front for Perry. Two great saves by Hellebuck, and it missed. Whoa, Corey Perry robbed point blank. Connor Hellebuck, a fantastic save. Back over to Perry, and that one bounced off of his stick. Now Stahl passes down low. Back over to Perry. Perry gets board jammed here. Back over to the blue line is Weber. D to D it goes. Shabbat gets hit. Taken away by Winnipeg rather. And Logan Stanley tries to clear. He couldn't. Canadiens keep it in the zone. Eric Stahl is wide open at the doorstep, but Armia takes a one-timer instead, and it gets blocked. My goodness, what scoring chances. Price leaves his net, dishes it over to Weber, and up ahead goes Montreal once more. That'll be ginormous. Montreal can win the first two here in Winnipeg. A low shot. Kick save Hellebuck. Puck goes in behind the net now. Lowry will clear, and now Montreal will get it back. D to D off of Petrie's pass. Up ahead it goes. Byron, a good pass going on in. The backhander went through the crease as that shot was taken by number 17, Josh Anderson, who, like I mentioned before, has exceeded expectations this season and looks like Montreal's going to end up winning that trade, especially since Max Domi got injured and he will miss the start of the season. Again, I'll get to that during the first or rather second intermission, either one. As Perry will playing around for Price, and up ahead goes the Canadiens. Going in 2-on-3. That puck missed. Now here's Gallagher. Gets shoved to the boards by Poink. Pass out front. Gallagher gets it back. Back over to the defenseman. One-timer. And a good save there by Hellebuck. That was a wide-open one-timer by Lettinen, but he missed it. Now here comes Montreal. Up ahead again. Puck bounces off the boards. Here comes Winnipeg. 2-on-2. Here they come. A shot saved by Price. That was Blake Wheeler on the shot. The ex-Boston Bruin. All right, we're heading to commercial break. Our second one of the period. Joel Armia with the best scoring chance so far, working around Logan Stanley. And Corey Perry almost banked it in, but he couldn't. All right, we're heading back to commercial break. Work, phone, work. Oh, by the way, I got the goal horns ready. If someone scores, they're going to be on like whenever someone eventually scores. I'll put them on. And all right, actually, let me do this. Okay, let's go. Okay. Fixed it. Good. I have the Jets and Canadiens goal horns available on my phone, and I have it at full blast too. So hopefully whenever someone scores, they might be faint and they're pretty quick, but I'm at least going to play it. So we'll give it a shot. I haven't really found a good goal horn app yet. I want to use the goal horns, but we'll see. And again, we'll take a look back at the first game. Nikolai Ehlers protecting the body of Evans after he got hit. Ehlers just stepped in the way and said, stay away from him. Ehlers so far in the playoffs, 3 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. He had an assist back in game 1 with 11 shots on goal. Flipped around the boards by Kyle Connor. Now played up ahead by Blake Wheeler. And now this one's taken away by Montreal, and Toffoli will shoot it in. Played in around the boards. Hellbuck slows it down. Zuzki's there, but he can't get to it. Poink bounced off of his stick. Toffoli now has it. Tyler Toffoli is going to wait. Back up to Weber. That's no good. And puck deflects out of play. Faceoff taken to the glove side. Canadiens win the draw. Poink will dish it over to Forbot. Back over to Poink, and here comes Winnipeg. Pass doesn't deflect. Oh, and a Jet goes tumbling down, but no penalty. Weber now goes over. Taking away with the Jets. Poink will flip it in around the glass. Now here's Suzuki. He takes a hit. And now Weber will go D to D off the pass, and here they come. Now here's Hellbuck. He plays it around. From blade to stick it goes. Up ahead to Perreault. Over to Andrew Kopp. Kopp's wrist shot. Glove save. Well, bounced in and out of the glove of Price. And now Montreal bring it up ahead. Corey Perry lost possession, and now Winnipeg will go D to D from their own end. 7 minutes to go in this opening period. Up ahead of Kopp. Hoff tries to pass up ahead. He couldn't. And here comes Corey Perry now with speed. He dishes it over to the left wing. Back out in front for Perry. And that tip missed. So Corey Perry with the second good scoring chance. Perry now from the corner. Good save. Hellbuck hugging the post. This one taken away by Stanley. And now the Jets come up the other way. A wrist shot. That one was blocked. Decent shot attempt, though, by Harkins. Back out in front for Morrissey. That didn't work. Pass out in front again, and Harkinson's shot is again missed. Pullman dishes it down low, played in around. Morrissey had it, lost it. Now Montreal will get it in from behind their own net. And they will wait before furthering play. Up the boards, and here it comes. That one bounced off a skate of Montreal, and a good pass out front for Lowry, almost connected. Now here's Petrie. Oh, and Jeff Petrie, he takes a shot. From another Finland native, the left winger, Christian Vazala. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got to pronounce that one better. Vaslanen. Oh, Vaslanen. That's not hard to say. Vaslanen. Okay. We'll get better as we go along. Dishes it over, D to D. Here's a shot, glove save, Price. I gave it an effort. I'm trying to make European names. I'm trying to not butcher them, but now when I'm going to butcher a little bit, I apologize in advance. Kopp with a good wrist shot in out of the glove of Price. 5:34 to go in the first. We're still scoreless. All right, I guess we can take a look at the MLB scores right now. So we can also see if there's any NBA games on. Right now is 3-0 Red Sox over the Yankees. That game's already in the top of the fourth. Wow, that game's flying by. Indians and Orioles, bottom of the third, still scoreless. Top of the third, Marlins and Pirates 2-2. Astros beating the Blue Jays 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Braves beating the Dodgers 1-0 in the top of the third. Nationals beating the Phillies 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth. The Rays and Rangers starting pretty much right now. Diamondbacks, Brewers, Twins, Royals, and White Sox, Tigers. All those games are pretty much starting right now. Reds and Cardinals in about 10 minutes. Athletics and Rockies, 8:40. All these times are Eastern. Mariners, Angels at 9:38. Cubs, Giants at 9:45. And the Padres and Mets, 10 p.m. there. And then for your NBA games, only have one game on. Clippers and Mavericks starting in about an hour. Taking a look back at the Jets-Blue Jackets trade, the Jets acquired Luc Dubois, a 2022 third for Patrick Laine and Jack Roslovic. Shockingly enough, I don't know how they did it, but Winnipeg ended up winning that trade too. They won a couple of trades this year that you wouldn't have expected them to win. Let's just put it that way. Up ahead goes Gallagher off the pass from Suzuki. Gallagher will try to pass it to himself. He can't. And, Perry takes a shot. He falls down, and now here comes Kyle Connor. He dishes it over to the right wing. Going in with speed, getting knocked off the puck. And Montreal going to steal, getting hit off the puck. There was number 13 for Winnipeg. Trying to find him on my roster right now. I don't see him on my roster. That's not great. Anyway, Lettinen will play it in off the glass. Now Montreal will pass it with Gallagher, and they'll clear. Point will get it back. Up ahead, that shot missed. Now Ehlers lost possession, D to D. And here comes Jeff Petrie with a good pass up ahead, offsides waved off. Tyler Toffoli shoots it on goal. That one missed to the blocker side of Hellebuck. Now Montreal gets it back, and that one will just be a pass back by Suzuki, who takes the stick of Tucker Pullman. It was attached to his armpit for a brief moment there. My goodness, you could put that one to the blooper reel. Lars Eller, not Lars Eller. Oh my goodness. How did I get Lars Eller and Nikolai Ehlers confused? That is a yikes moment right there. My apologies, guys. Brought up ahead now by the Jets. Long day. I was driving for about 2.5 hours before coming on. That wrist shot missed the net. Now Jets keep it in, played in around the boards. And Corey Perry lost possession, and now the Jets will bring it up ahead. Back from their own end. Forbot with a pass up ahead. Here comes Winnipeg. Shot on goal. Ooh. Big hit there. And falling down to the ice actually was Trevor Lewis. Lewis, the former Kings, signed as a free agent. And has been okay. He's better with the Kings, but he's still decent, which is good, considering he's in his mid-30s. All right, face-off is now won by Montreal, D to D. Harkins, by the way, playing his fourth career playoff game. A little info for you there. Flipped into the zone, and oh my! Falling to the ice was a Montreal player, and he tried to deliver the body, and that horrifically backfired on him. That was Kokoniemi, who hit the deck after he tried to take down the pretty tall number 64 for Winnipeg. That was insane. Logan Stanley, right. Stanley now a defenseman. I'm pretty sure he started off as a forward. That shot saved made by Weber. And Lowry will bring it up at her. Well, Weber took the shot, rather. Hellebuck with the good save, and now Weber gets it back in his own end, down to the foul, 2:20 off the boards. Here comes Montreal up ahead to Brendan Gallagher. Gallagher goes in with speed. Gallagher now going in around Blake Wheeler, going around Tucker Pullman, and passing over to Lettinen, who fishes it back over to the blue line. Sherratt will backhand in behind the net, played around by Gallagher. Gallagher now gets pinned to the boards. Out in front for Deneau. Deneau lost possession. Blake Wheeler gets hit. And up ahead goes Kyle Connor with speed. It's a 2-on-1. He could try the cross crease. He doesn't. Toe drag, and he lost possession. Gallagher up ahead. Flipped out by Lettinen, and Montreal goes for a line change. Here comes Connor now, dishing it back over to the defenseman. Down to the final minute and a half of the period. Morrissey at center. Good pass, avoiding offsides. Here's Ehlers. Takes a seat. He loses his balance. Still passes it to Andrew Kopp, though. And now we have a stoppage. We have yet to have a power play. Is this going to be our first penalty? Oh, they call this a trip on Sherratt. I don't know if I'd agree with it. Let's see. Connor goes on in. Sherratt blocks the shot. He never tripped him, but he blocks the shot. And then Gallagher with a good pass up to Lettinen. Yeah, no penalty. I was about to say, if that was a trip or something, I would have had to plead my case for Montreal there. I plead my case for every team. I am just a simple commentator. Of course, if you subscribe, you're usually used to me ripping the referees to shreds when I question them during a Bruins game. I'm just a fair guy who really, if a referee makes a bad call on really whoever, I ain't going to agree with it. Moral of the story, I call out referees for their actions. I know most commentators shouldn't do that, but until I'm a paid professional, I'm doing it. Puck played in behind the boards. Now it's Joel Edmondson playing it around. No penalty, though. No confusion. 45 seconds left in the period, and now Montreal trying to bring it up ahead. They can't clear it, though. Morrissey, his slap shot gets blocked, and now Morrissey will backhand it off the boards. Now Winnipeg maintaining possession. Lowry, quick pass, and missed. Up ahead goes the Jets. That pass doesn't connect. Kyle Connor with a backhander up ahead to Lowry. Lowry will flip it in, and the puck goes out of play with 14.6 to go in the period. All right. Canadiens will bring it in. Down to the final 4 seconds of the period. Yeah, Montreal's going to do nothing with it. So 1-1. Heading into the second. And I'll quickly change that on my banner real quickly. Switch into the second period. Okay. So very quick first period. This is going to be a low-scoring game. I'll say I won't say my prediction yet, but I will say whoever wins, it'll be 2-1. Not saying in regulation, not saying in overtime. The good news is now that it's Friday, if this game does go into overtime, I won't have to stop at the end of the third, which I know that can get kind of annoying. It was very annoying last night during that Bruins-Islanders game. Of course, I commentated the third period. Barzal ties it with 5 minutes left. I'm like, okay, it's going into overtime. This overtime's going to last. Kind of like game 2. It's going to end at like a reasonable time, but, I won't be able to stay up and do it. Lo and behold, I could have, because the game ended right 10:30 sharp. Brad Marchand scored. Bruins have 2-1 seriously in that one. I am hopefully on the call for game 4 tomorrow. I may be running a little late, but I'll be commentating a little bit, if not all of it. But the goal is to do all of it, but if I can't do all of it, well, you should get some of it. And the full overtime, too, if it goes that far. All right, let's quickly take a look here again. We got no NBA game starting for another 45 minutes, but the other NHL game, Vegas and Colorado, that's not starting until 10. Yeah, definitely doing the better game here. Hurricanes and Lightning tomorrow at 4, and the Bruins and Islanders at 7:15. Yeah, I'll be commentating that one tomorrow. And then again on Monday. That game's actually at 6:30. Really? Why is the Islanders-Bruins game starting at 6:30? Oh, that's not good timing for me. So I may not be able to call game 4, at least all of it. I'll probably be able to call some, but I still might not be able to commentate all that game on Monday. That really stinks. Okay. I don't know why they have 6:30 starts, but whatever. I mean, it made sense in the first round, but now in the second round, that makes no sense. At least when we know the Stanley Cup final games will be starting at like 8 every day. Good news is I'll be out of school by then, so I won't really care about the finals. All right. I want to take a challenge again on that name I was pronouncing. Again, he's from Finland. It's Christian Vesalainen. That's not bad. Wait a minute. I was overthinking it. It's Vesalainen. All right. Well, the more you know. I never really heard of this guy, so the more you know. Oh, boy. Oh, Bruins Islanders game 6 is on Wednesday. All right, that's good. Yeah, that's true. Game 6 will be on Wednesday. Oh, that means if the series goes 7, it's going to be on a weekend day. Yeah. Oh, Bruins Islanders, go 7. Go 7 games. Go 7 games, because then they'll play game 7 on the Friday or Saturday. Yes, do that. And by the time next Saturday comes around, all my final projects will be due too, so yay. If Bruins Islanders go 7, I won't be mad. I can commentate the full game 7, and I'll be satisfied. If the Bruins lose, I can't do it again. When the Bruins lost to the Lightning last year in the playoffs, and I was commentating that, I was just suffering. I was in just 5 minutes of silence, and I was just not having it. I was like, Victor Hedman, he scores! 5 minutes of silence. The same thing's going to happen whenever the Bruins get eliminated. The game will end, and I'll just be sitting here just like for 5 whole minutes. All right. All right. Let's see. I gotta look for my Red. It was still 3-0 Red Sox last time I checked. I do want to take a look at this. No. Nationals Phillies tied at 1. Pirates take a 3-2 lead over the Marlins. Rangers and Rays underway. Top of the second, no score. Top of the first, Brewers. Diamondbacks, no score. White Sox, Tigers. Reds, Cardinals, and Twins, Royals all starting right now. Top of the first and scoreless. Just got word that it was finally announced what the Red Sox got back on the Andrew Benintendi trade, so I actually kind of want to go back and edit that post I made on Instagram. I don't know if I can find it or not. Anyways, well, I guess while I'm at it here, I'll kind of give my prediction for Game 3 for the what's it called? Vegas and Colorado. So, moral of the story, Avalanche win their first 2 games at home. Now we switch to Vegas for games 3 and 4. Vegas ain't getting swept. Listen, Colorado's a better team, but Vegas is not getting swept. I don't think they'll win the series, but they're not going to get swept. I keep on saying Avalanche in 5 because if Colorado does take one in Vegas, this series will end in 5. I just want the series to go 7. The problem is I don't know if Vegas has the depth to go 7 in the series, where I know for a fact Colorado, I mean, they have depth to win the Cup, and honestly, they are the Cup favorites heading into this tournament. Is the projected matchup right now is Colorado versus Tampa Bay in the finals, and that could very well happen. So, I mean, we'll see. I do think it will be a very good series, but Colorado's going to win in 6. I'll put that as my final prediction. I'll say Colorado wins in 6. Vegas is going to definitely win a couple of games. Wouldn't get that discouraged. They're definitely going to win some games. How many games? I have no idea, but they're going to win some games. Probably 2. Or I can't find my Benintendi trade post, whatever. But the Red Sox, by the way, get back in the deal. They get outfielder Freddie Vladez, pitcher Luis De La Rosa, and pitcher Grant Gambrell. I respect the Grants. I'm actually going to look him up. What's his name? Grant Grambo? Actually, better yet, I'll do it on here so I can entertain y'all. All right, Greg Gambrell. Pitcher. No, what's his name? Oh my goodness. Never mind. I can't find him. He doesn't exist. He's some nobody. He's a nobody, so I can't really find him. Boo. That's just pain. I do something though. I'm trying to see what could I do to share the screen. Keep on forgetting that I'm on StreamYard, so I can actually share my screen stuff during the intermissions. What to share? I mean, I guess I'll share my Instagram when we go over the second intermission. I'm trying to think, what could I share though? Yes. Okay, I got something we can look up. All right. I got something here that at least we can look at before the second intermission starts. So pretty much this will explain every single time Montreal and Winnipeg played each other. Pretty much. So we'll go. There it is. I don't know how good you can see it or not, but hopefully you can see it pretty well. So pretty much to look like all-time win streak, look like that belonged to the Canadiens. It's confusing to read. Canadiens obviously 1-0. 45-28-2 against them. Yeah, the Canadiens have pretty much owned the Jets is what it looks like. Are they going to count the Thrasher years? They're going to count the Thrasher years, though. So does that really count? If they're going to count the Thrasher years, I don't know. I guess it does, but it wasn't really what I was looking for. But I guess it does. Montreal has won 4 of the last 7. Okay, and then wow, Winnipeg had 4 wins in a row. Oh my God, look at this. Oh yeah, this was the 6-game winning streak they were talking about right there. Yeah, so they were talking about the Thrashers too. Okay, well, the Thrashers never beat the Canadiens, like hardly ever. The Thrashers didn't really beat anybody. I don't even think the Thrashers had a winning record against anyone. They might have had a winning record against the Hurricanes, but other than that, I think that was about it for them. Canadiens won the first ever matchup against the Thrashers 4-2 back on November 13th of 99. I was negative 5 years old when that game occurred. And then what was it, 2012? Yeah, it was 2012 when the Jets came back. You know, they moved back from Atlanta. They moved to the, where is it? On the last side of it. Yeah, they went back to Winnipeg, and then Montreal won that game 5-1. That I do remember. Also, little updates for you. Of course, if you follow me back when I was on Sportscaster, you know I would do a thing called throwback commentaries, and this is important because during the summer, we're bringing the throwback commentaries back, and on June 15th, hold on, I'm just triple checking here, but I believe it's June 15th. Yes, it was June 15th, 2011, the 1-year anniversary of the Bruins beating the Canucks in Game 7 of the Finals. So, we're going to do our first ever throwback commentary here on YouTube. I did like 40-something throwbacks on Sportscaster, but on YouTube, we're going to be doing our first ever throwback commentary. Bruins and Canucks, June 15th. We're just going to do it. At that point, I'll have like 3 days left of school, so that shouldn't be an issue. I should be able to do it. I'll probably start at around 7 or 8 o'clock or something like that. It'll be first ever throwback commentary here on YouTube. That'll be nice. There is one if. If the Boston Bruins are actually on that day, though, sorry for shaking my camera. If the Bruins are on that actual day, June 15th, then I will just postpone it to sometime during the summer. But pretty much, I'm going to be doing a lot of throwback commentaries. Like, I'll be up like 9, 10 in the morning commentating games pretty much. Because I think during the summer, I'll try to kind of do like double headers and stuff. Like, I'll try to commentate. Like, for example, I'll commentate, like a football game from like 2003 at like 9 in the morning. And then maybe I'll come back on YouTube at around 7 or 8 o'clock and I'll do like a baseball game or, like an MLB game or something like that. On a night where I'm very free, I would have time to, pretty much do broadcast because like, if you saw last week, you knew I was in a camper. I go camping quite a bit. So I always kind of want to make extra videos the time I'm free. So in case like, I'm going on a camping trip, I'm not going to be able to make videos for a weekend or a whole week or whatever. I think I might be going up to New York for a week. So I don't know if I'm going to really film videos when I'm on a family vacation in a different state. So we'll just grind out. We'll make as many YouTube videos as we can. And I think me doing throwback commentaries is a lot of fun. Basically, if you don't know what throwback commentary is, I kind of already explained it. It's me rewatching an old sports game. It has to be from like 2016 or further back for it to be considered a throwback. Listen, I'm not going to call a game that was played like 3 months ago. Like, I'm not going to sit here commentate Super Bowl 55 and call that like a throwback, right? It's like, no. It's got to be like 2016, 2017. I'll push my luck with some 2017 games. Pretty much 2016, 2017 or later will be considered. I will be commentating pretty much the game on my television. And what I'll do is, because it would be an old game, I would attempt to show the game. And then on the little ticker tape down there, you'll see I like none of the I just say your regular don't copyright me stuff. Like, I don't own this video, I didn't upload this video. All the rights belong to the NHL. I'm just using it for this video. That's it. So pretty much on a ticker tape instead of that, make sure you go follow Fletcher Sports on Instagram for daily sports news. You won't be disappointed, but neither here nor there. That'll pretty much just be changed and be like, oh, don't sell any of this. I don't want to go to prison for making a YouTube video, pretty much. So that'll be fun. And that'll be for all 4 sports. Mainly, well, at least for the summer, it'll be football and hockey. Yes, basketball. I don't know. I'll probably do a couple of basketball throwbacks here or there too. And then you really won't be hearing me commentate much baseball commentaries until probably around, November, December of next year, because, well, it's baseball season. I'm not going to commentate an old game, but I can commentate current game, unless if, it was like a World Series date or something, and I was like, oh, I wanted to do this game, and like, I'll do what I'm doing for the Bruins and Canucks. I'll wait for that day of that game happen and then do it that day. But just a little channel update. There will be throwback commentaries and other videos coming up soon. And again, don't worry. When the NHL playoffs ends, the NBA playoffs, when those stuff ends, I will be commentating. My goal is at least 2 MLB games a week. Again, that's on top of throwbacks and Power Skate and Fletcher Sports Zone. I'm pretty much going to be busy on Wednesdays and Sundays already. So, yeah. But anyway, Cole Caulfield, like I mentioned, he hasn't scored in the playoffs yet. He does have 2 assists, but yeah, does not have a goal yet. We'll see if that'll happen. Jets win the draw. Second underway with an icing by Jeff Petrie. Actually, while I'm at it, I know when I tried StreamYard long way back, I couldn't really stream the video. So even if I wanted to do a throwback and show you guys the video, I still kind of couldn't do that simply because it was just so laggy. So probably I'll hook up a YouTube video now and I'll share it. I'll share my screen during the next commercial break, and I guess we can kind of do a test run. It also may be big enough where I can commentate off my screen. I won't have to use my TV. I don't know. But we'll deal with that during the commercial break. Up ahead now goes Winnipeg. Oh, and Lowry takes a stick to the face, and that's going to be a penalty. Is he drawing blood? He's drawn a little. Not a whole lot, though, so this will probably just be a regular 2. I didn't see who clipped him. There's a little bit of blood. Not a whole lot, though. He took his mouth guard off. And let's see. Who is going to go to the box for eye sticking? Paul Byron. Oh, yeah. Byron caught him. It looked like underneath the nose. And Lowry knew right away they had a whole play once Montreal got hold of the puck. Yeah, blatant high stick there for Paul Byron, one of the assistant captains for the Canadiens. And so the Jets get the first power play of the game just 22 seconds into the second period. So Kopp wins the draw over to the defenseman, over to Kyle Connor, back over. Backhander to Connor. Kyle Connor waits off the boards for Josh Morrissey. Morrissey now waits, going D to D. Here's a shot. That one missed glove side, and now we have a stoppage. Face-off now won again by Winnipeg. Over to Kyle Connor. Connor waits. Back over to Morrissey. Morrissey now with a pass. Pass down low. Bryce in position out in front for Kopp. And that one is no good. Brought up ahead now by the Jets. Oh, and they try to pass it back to the blue line. Morrissey has to skate back and get it. Joel Armia tried to block the pass. Here comes Winnipeg now. Up ahead, it's Ehlers. Ehlers' shot is blocked. Kopp played it around for Nikolai Ehlers again. Ehlers back to the blue line. It's Morrissey. Off the boards it goes. Morrissey will flip it in around the boards for Kyle Connor. Connor now passes it back over to Kopp. Back over to Morrissey. And go! That shot by Kyle Connor. Shot over the post in that play. And now Toffoli with a toe drag and he scores! Tyler Toffoli! What a toe drag! And he scores! That's the Montreal goal horn. We'll play it again because it's short. I don't know why it's short. Again, I'm working on it. Montreal goal. Tyler Toffoli making it 1-0. That was a beautiful toe drag. Short-handed. I thought when Toffoli had the puck, it was a 2-on-1. I thought what Toffoli was going to do is he was going to drag it back. Kind of do a toe drag, but he was going to pass it to Lettinen for the score. But instead he toe drags. Josh Morrissey had no chance. He bit on the deke very hard, and Toffoli scores about 1:45 into the second period. All right, the Canadiens strike blood just like they did in Game 1. Again, this would be ginormous if they could steal both games in Winnipeg here. It would be absolutely huge. So Tenorti with the goal shorthanded, and the Jets still have 10 seconds left on their power play. Pass out front, saved by Price as Lowry took the shot, and now the referees are going to be extra careful and make sure we don't have any extra curriculum at the end of these plays here after that Jake Evans hit, I'm sure. Toffoli, look at that, Paul Byron celebrating in the box. William Byron's a NASCAR driver, by the way. That's how I got that slipped up. I've commentated NASCAR races more recently than I've commentated a Canadiens game. Don't harp on me. I know who Paul Byron is. He was celebrating in the box, so that was pretty funny. And Montreal officially kills off the penalty. Lowry lost possession, flipped up to center. Byron almost had it. And now the puck will go back into the zone. Now here comes Forbat. So Toffoli with his third of the postseason, shorthanded. Shea Weber with the lone assist on that one. Chabot will bring it up ahead. Nice little pass. And offsides waved off. A blast. That one's going to be deflected. And no goal, but it looked like Hellbuck definitely lost sight of it for a brief second. And now we have an offsides. Trying to see, it was Josh Anderson, I believe, who took the shot for the Canadiens there. Yeah, it was a good save by Hellbuck that bounced off Stanley's dome, it looked like, and scoring chances are 8-4 in favor of Montreal. Yeah, I can chuck that one up on another scoring chance for the Habs. Armia to take the draw against Dubois, and Armia wins the draw. Now Montreal gets it back from blade to stick. Here it comes. Chabot off the boards. And now this one's going to be flipped in by Corey Perry. Pass down low, flip back in. Now Chabot gets it back. And this one will be cleared. All right. Armia will play it around. And that shot on goal, good save. And yes, Jeffrey will be on with the Power Skate show for the remainder of the playoffs, which is good. As Kopp, well, we got tripped up into the zone. Chabot now clears. Oh, Kopp got tripped up. I'm kind of shocked they didn't actually call a trip on that. Chabot, at the end of his shift, 1:22, He does get tripped up. All right, face-off is won here by the Jets. Here's a shot and a good save by Price from the blue line. All right. What's up, Jay? Thanks for stopping by. Your goal scorer for Montreal, that was just happened a moment ago. It was a shorthanded goal by Tyler Toffoli. Toffoli scored shorthanded on a nice little toe drag, and then Shea Weber got the lone assist. Right now, Carey Price is playing out of his mind. Is Deneau will flip it in for Gallagher. It's been a good game so far, very fast-paced. Toffoli scored shorthanded very early on in the second period, and it's 1-0 right now. For those of you just tuning in, Tyler Toffoli, third of the playoffs. Your goal scorer for the Habs, as this one's going to be flipped in the zone, taken away. And now here come the Canadiens. Up ahead, Deneau will pass it over to the right wing. Flip it in and go for a line change. Jordy Ben. He will wait. Now he passes it over to the left wing, taken away. He couldn't get the pass over to Stanley, and now here comes the Canadiens. A quick wrist shot by Cook, and Niemi missed. And brought up ahead now by the Jets. Winnipeg tried to bring it into the zone. He cannot. Flipped in. Now Price slows it down. Laid it over. And Byron now going to try to bring it up ahead for Cook and Niemi. Up ahead, here comes Eric Gustafsson coming over from the Flyers at the deadline. His shot missed. He's only traded for a 6th-round pick. An awful trade for the Flyers, but I know I have a Flyers fan watching, so I won't go fully into detail about that trade. But in my opinion, it was awful. Eric Gustafsson worth much more than a 6th. But here comes Toffoli up the other way. Toffoli looking for a second. Now he's just going to flip it in around the board. Slowed down by the Canadiens momentarily. Now the Jets will backhand out to center. Edmondson gets it. Passes it up ahead. And out in front. That one missed and trickled wide. Montreal at least keeping the pressure. That was Caulfield with the shot. Now down low. Canadiens get it back. Zuski couldn't complete the pass over to Gallagher. Now Morrissey gets in behind the net. Well, at least she agreed. That is true. It was not the best trade in the world. Eric Gustafsson, in my opinion, is worth a 3rd or higher, but Hook will go down length of the rink, and icing is called here as Weber touches it. All right. Face-off now taken to the blocker side of Hellebuck, and the Jets win the draw. And this one's going to be taken away by Eric Stahl. And the pass for Perry doesn't connect. And now Perry gets taken down behind the net. Pass over for Joel Armia. That one also doesn't connect. Now the Jets will clear. Up ahead it goes. Kulak will pass up ahead for Eric Stahl. And Stahl will play it around for Armia. Passed in down low. Pullman had it, lost it. And now the Jets will bring it up ahead. Pass back over. Oh, looking to go through the middle. But he couldn't get open. A good attempt at least for the Jets. Trying to say that was Pierre-Luc Dubois went into the zone. Pass out in front. That one missed. Deneau took the shot for the Habs. Flipped out to center. Now here come the Jets. Lost possession. Chabot will bring it up ahead. Chabot will shoot. Low shot. And Hellebuck makes the save. Connor lost possession for Toffoli. Played in off the boards. Poink up ahead to Lewis. Trevor Lewis. He's going to get smushed in front of the penalty box doors. Now Montreal passes it back over to Joel Edmondson, and Edmondson gets hit hard. Now up ahead goes Montreal. Morrissey lost his stick and going on it with speed. A shot. That was by Caulfield, and he missed it. Cole Caulfield so close to scoring his first ever playoff goal on kind of a broken play. Of course, Caulfield scored his first career goal in overtime to beat the Senators in, what was his second career game, I'm pretty sure. Caulfield's had a pretty good rookie year. He got called up too late, so he can't win the Calder, but yeah, pretty good season at least. And he's had a decent playoffs. I mean, hey, listen, 2 assists and now his 9th game. That's not horrific for a rookie. Up ahead goes Montreal. And flipped into the zone. I mean, not everyone's going to be like Matt Frazier, who's going to be eating yogurt when he gets called up from the AHL and scores the game-winning goal in overtime. Of course, if you don't know the Matt Frazier story, just look up the 2014 Bruins Matt Frazier story, and it'll pop up. More of the story, he was eating frozen yogurt, got the call. He was getting called up from Providence to Boston, and, well, he scored the game-winning goal and then pretty much did nothing else the rest of his career. He actually played with the Jets for a little bit. I think he played with the Stars too. Yeah, Matt Frazier. He wasn't that good, but at least he had that moment. He has 15 seconds of fame and literally only 15 seconds of fame. But enough of that. Back to this. Brought in around the boards. Kept alive by Winnipeg down low. Point shot. Blocker stop. A huge rebound. Price comes out of his crease. And it looked like Winnipeg was going to take the shot, but they ended up not doing it. And now here come the Canadiens. They steal. Going on in. Stall waits. Pivots. Looking for Armia. He can't complete the pass. And now Corey Perry fell down in front of the net. And we're going to get a penalty against the Jets. So now Montreal can go in their first power play and tempers flare. There's Kubalik wanting to go at it with Matthew Perreault. We'll head to commercial break. Carey Price playing good so far. Perreault should have taken the shot, but he didn't. And then here it is. Perreault with the shoulder to head hit on Corey Perry. All right. I don't know. I'm getting the connection thing. Is my connection all right? I'm getting the connection bars on my thing, and that usually means I'm running low on Wi-Fi. I'm on my usual Wi-Fi, though. Oh, now I'm good. Okay. If I was lagging for a second, I have no idea why, but I felt like I was. We're back, though. It's commercial break. Oh, speaking of which, let me test that out real quickly. Hold on. Bruins versus Canucks game 7. Let me just test something out. Like I was mentioning, when I was trying to stream videos on StreamYard before, it came out wicked laggy. So let me try. I don't know, but I haven't tested it out in like 4 or 5 months. So let's see if, because I know I can stream websites fine. All right. We have. All right. I'll put the YouTube video on mute too in case whatever pops up. As we do it back from commercial break, but I do want to test this out real quickly. The goal is for it to work. Let's put it that way. All right, Canadiens win the draw. They'll flip it in. Puck goes in now around the boards and out of play. So minute 55 to go on the penalty again. High sticking, or interference rather, for Perreault. But I think they should probably call that a high stick. All right, I'm just testing something out real quickly. So don't worry, we're not actually doing this tonight, but I want to get something going for a future broadcast. All right, Bruins, Canadiens, here we go. A little bit blurry. I don't know, it's lagging. Oh, it's lagging. That's not great. It's not awful. It used to be worse. I don't know, maybe I'll play around during the intermission. It used to be worse than what it actually was, but we'll see. Yeah, looks like that's wicked blurry. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm at 34 now in this power play. All right. Canadiens win the draw. They'll pass this one up ahead. Now here's Kubalik with Kubalik with the pass. Now Toffoli has it. That low shot gets blocked by Pullman. Backhand out. Kept alive down low. Caulfield dishes it over to the left wing. A low shot deflected by Toffoli. Hellbuck stuck with it. Here's Caulfield. Back to the blue line. From blade to stick, it's Kubalik. Trying to find Suzuki in the slot. And the Jets steal and clear. Montreal now down to 55 seconds and counting left on their power play. Eric Gustafsson will ring this one up ahead with speed. Gustafsson will dish it over to Kotkaniemi. Back over by Kubalik. Flipped into the zone. Hit hard in the corner. Montreal trying to fish it out. They can't. Winnipeg comes up, and they get stolen off the puck. Kopp got the puck taken off of his stick. Gallagher now in a puck jam. Winnipeg eventually comes out with it, and they clear. Jeff Petrie has it from his own end down to the foul 15 seconds. Up ahead of Kotkaniemi. Back over to Jeff Petrie. Petrie goes into the zone. A good pass. Now puck goes in around the boards out in front for Shea Weber. Back over. Weber, his shot. That one was a save. It bounced off the boards. Back to Weber. Shea Weber with the luckiest rebound you could ever get. That shot bounced off the side of the net and cleared out by Winnipeg. Until Weber gets it back at center and he gives it up. Here's Perreault in the penalty box. 8-7 the block shots in favor of the Canadiens at the moment. Point keeps into the zone. Good pass. Jets working. Blake Wheeler's shot. Kick save Price. That shot. Another good save by Price. Of course, Wheeler and Price met in the 07 playoffs. And of course, that was Wheeler's, his rookie year with the Bruins? Or was he still in Providence? We'll check that out right now. We're heading into commercial break. When was Blake Wheeler's first? Yeah, he was drafted in 04. Was he playing with them in 07, though? I don't know. Let's check out Blake Wheeler. No, he came into the league a year after. Wow, he had 45 points in 81 games. Oh my God. Why did the Bruins get rid of Blake Wheeler? This guy was insane. This guy was literally a machine. 45 points in 81 games as a rookie. 38 points in his second year. 44 points in his third year. He had 27 points in 58 games. And then they got traded to the Thrashers. What did he get traded to the Thrashers for? This hopefully wasn't a bad trade. I'm afraid that this was an absolutely awful trade that I'm about to witness. I'm trying to see who was even involved in that trade. Like, who would even be involved in that? I don't know. Oh, Bruins trade. Okay. Trade Blake Wheeler and Mark Stewart for Rich Peverley and Boris Valvik. I mean, Rich Peverley was good, but he's not Blake Wheeler good. Boris Valvik, I forgot he even existed. Mark Stewart, he wasn't good, but at least he played on the Jets for a little bit. Yeah, the Jets won that trade. It's not even close. If the Bruins got Peverley, that defenseman, in like a first or a second, I wouldn't really complain, but Blake Wheeler for Rich Peverley, pretty much. Hey, I mean, again, Rich Peverley wasn't an awful player, but he's not worth trading for Blake Wheeler, in my opinion. It's neither here nor there. Back to the action. Lenton shoots into the zone. Poinkwell backhanded, and now you have a stoppage. Oh, and Morrissey's hurt. And Morrissey is holding his right arm, and you hate to see that. Uh-oh. They're going to bring Lenton into the box? Maybe. Oh, let's see. Oh, Morrissey just went for the hit. Oh, and Letton's shoulder caught him, and then the stick went across the face of Morrissey. Oh, boy. That could have been way more dangerous than what it was. Huge hit, and the Montreal bench reacts accordingly. So that's going to be high sticking, if not more. I mean, you got to call a penalty there on Letton. There's no way you don't. I mean, that's a blatant high stick. And there's no penalty! Oh, no! No, the refs did not just no call that. Morrissey gets hit in the face by Letton. Not that it was intentional, but it's still penalty worthy. Oh, no. That was a horrendous call. Like I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, when I feel the referees deserve a little bit of, grief, I'm going to give them a little bit of grief. That, it shouldn't be 5. It shouldn't be a misconduct. That should be 2. Until I hear from a Jets fan that shouldn't have been a penalty, it's going to be a 2. And that should be a 2. But the fact that they're calling, I'm going to tell you right now, that shot saved by Price. Like, if that was someone on the Bruins who got high stick and that wasn't called, I'm ranting about it bad right now. But if it was the Bruins, I'd be ranting this badly and just raging. Of course, if you subscribe here on YouTube, you know my reactions during Bruins games are, oh my goodness. Sometimes I lose my sanity, but neither here nor there. I have no say in this game. I really would care less who wins. I mean, if Winnipeg wins, cool. I mean, I like Winnipeg more than Montreal, but if Montreal wins, I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Carey Price winning a ring, that would be cool. Seeing Cole Caulfield, have some playoff experience, that'd be pretty cool. Kotkaniemi is very good. Seeing Corey Perry win a second ring would be cool. Shea Weber is another one who deserves one, but that should have been a penalty. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, the basketball game's going to start right now between the Mavericks and the Clippers. Okay. Well, by starting right now, they say it starts at 9 o'clock, but it won't be starting at 9 o'clock because the NBA pregame's gone for about 25 minutes, so it is what it is. Regardless, 5-3 Red Sox over the Yankees in the top of the 7th. How's that game going to end before this one? Well, it's on the pace of doing so. Again, I'll be going back with some baseball commentaries. I haven't really done a baseball commentary since opening day. Oh, it's been a while. It's been like a couple of months since I've done a baseball game. Don't worry. I'll be commentating the end of the regular season once the summer comes around, and then I will be commentating playoff baseball over, regular season hockey and basketball for the most part. So, yeah. But anyway, up ahead, here comes Montreal again, up 1-0. Roughly 5.5 to go in the second period. Your lone goal scorer, Tyler Toffoli, is started the playoffs, assisted by Shea Weber, shorthanded 2 minutes into the period. This one's going to be brought on in. A wrist shot, kick save, Hellebuck. And now the Jets will bring it up ahead. Dishes it over, and Stanga's feet was Perreault until he lost possession. Now Petrie will dish it over. Oh, and Kubalik gets hit. And Kubalik trying to take down Perreault. And another penalty I felt should have been called there. Well, I ain't going to call nothing. Oh, my goodness. Winnipeg fans, you should not be happy with these officials. That was Caulfield who took the shot, by the way, on the wrist shot. Good save, Hellebuck. 5:03 to go in the period. Then we'll get to the sports news from the last 48 hours. That I'm actually going to share my screen for. And maybe I'll do some more putzing around with trying to stream a game on StreamYard. Because maybe it's just laggy for the first, 2 minutes, and then it's fine the rest of the way through. I don't know. So that's why you have intermissions to test run, I guess. As Jets lost possession, now here comes Montreal up ahead. The backhander, Petrie, lost possession over to Wheeler. All right. Wheeler lost possession, gives it up to a Canadian, and then Wheeler gets it back. And clear Montreal again. You learn more information every day. For the last commercial break, I was just found out that essentially Blake Wheeler was traded straight up for Rich Peverley. Oh, as a Bruins fan, that breaks my heart. I mean, again, Rich Peverley was pretty good, but they could have had Blake Wheeler. And then that would have softened the blow trading Phil Kessel. And Sagan. Whatever. Flipped into the zone, and icing is called on Gustafsson. All right, thanks, Pedro. I'll certainly check out whatever TJ put up on the during the intermission for sure. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'll definitely go check that out, whatever he was posting. What could it be? No idea, but we shall see. Poink, by the way, with a 1:20 shift. Here comes Winnipeg. Over to Poink. He dishes it off the boards, flipped into the zone. Price will turn aside for Corey Perry. Flipped up ahead, and this one will bounce off the boards. And a nice little toe drag there from Armia. He stays on sides. And offsides was waved off here. Now here come the Jets up ahead. This slap shot will hit in around the boards. Corey Perry over to Shea Weber. Pass up ahead. And icing is called. Tucker Pullman wins the race. Looks like shots on, or rather, faceoffs won 20-13 in favor of Winnipeg. Faceoff taken to the blocker side here at Price. 3:16 to go in the period. Right now, Gustafsson, Weber, Armia, Stahl, Perry, your line for the Habs. And Stahl loses the draw. That shot gets blocked by Armia. And up ahead comes Corey Perry. Perry will shoot on in. Hellebuck leaves his cage. He's around for Morrissey. Morrissey will pass this one off the boards. Edmondson goes D to D. Here come the Colts. Shot on into the zone. That one missed. The backhander, no good. And now here come the Jets 2-on-2. Ehlers will dish it over. That one taken away. Here comes Eric Starr. No, that's Donnell. Canadiens went for a quick line change. Didn't even realize it. Gallagher a shot. Good save, Hellebuyck. And now the Jets will get it, and they'll bounce it off the glass. 2.5 to go in the period. Gustafsson now will pass this one up ahead. Shot on, missed the net. Gallagher now has it in behind the net. Now Montreal steals. Back over to Chabot. Chabot will now dish it back over. Montreal now has it with about 2 minutes left in the period. Played in again around the boards. Taken away momentarily by Winnipeg. And here they come up ice. Swan will flip. Miss Price's net. And we get icing. And my phone is exploding with notifications once more because, of course, it is. I got a couple of YouTube notifications. Okay. I've just got word that Urinating Tree posted a video before I went on live. So if y'all are cultured individuals, y'all gotta watch Urinating Tree, of course. Watch it at the end of the broadcast as Jeff Petrie shot save made by Hellebuyck. I believe it was about him debriefing about all the NHL teams that didn't make the playoffs. So that'll be an interesting video. I'll be watching that hopefully sometime this evening. I did not realize this, but Connor Hellebuyck's mask has a polar bear on it, and it looks sick. The more you know. Price on the other end with the shutout. He's playing fantastic. So was Hellebuyck, but ultimately Price got the shutout, so we will see. All right. Face-off is won by the Jets. Point will bounce it off the glass and off the stick of Gustafsson. Gustafsson's going to wait over to Byron. Back over. Here comes Montreal now. Kokiniemi. Will play it up ahead and going on into the paint. Oh, the crease rather. Good save by Hellebuyck, able to smother, and now we have some action. Josh Anderson, who took the shot, now at it with Derek Forbath, and they get their sticks all tangled up. It looked like Blake Wheeler was in the fray as well. I think the Mike Scheifele hit probably just jacked up everybody during the series. Yeah, Point took down Kokiniemi in front. And then that, of course, started a whole scrum on the left-hand side of Hellebuyck's net. Minute 24 to go in the period. Dano will win the draw over to Gallagher. Now Gallagher back over to the blue line. Weber fakes the shot. Back down low to Gallagher. Blake Wheeler. Chabot will bounce this one off the boards. Chabot now lost possession again. Jets will play it in around. Cleared. Jets have it to the final 46 seconds and icing. Oh my goodness. Why am I yawning? I have no idea why I'm yawning. All right. Icing call. Face-off will be taken back in Price's end. Shots on goal currently 18-17 in favor of the 17-16 in favor of Montreal. All right. Up ahead go the Canadiens 3-on-2, and Gallagher didn't go far. Lettinen now all over a Jet. Flipped into the zone by Dano. Now the Jet steal as Montreal goes for a line change. Here comes Winnipeg. Ehlers will dish it over. Pass back over to Kopp. Kopp blows a tire. Puck will bounce off the glass and brought back out to center. Up ahead, here comes a break for Eric Stahl, and he shot over the net. He missed the net blocker side. Eric Stahl on a near breakaway. He missed. Shot on goal was wide. And we'll head to the second intermission. All right, so 1-0 Canadiens again. Tyler Toffoli with the goal. Short-handed early in the period. The Canadiens have a 1-0 lead heading into the third period of Game 3. So let me go. Switch that to third. I'll see whatever this TJ thing is. And I feel like I should get off camera when I'm reacting to this TJ thing because something tells me. I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, that's cool. Adam Kuhn. Yes, I did hear about that. The wrestler, the Titans are now signing him as an offensive lineman. I did hear about that. Okay. That wasn't bad. I knew about that. All right. So I got a lot of messages here. Why? Well, thank you, Pedro, in the net for. Oh, God, it's showing me. Well, you don't know it's good. You'll know soon. I'm not going to explain nothing right now, but let's just say for a certain Fletcher Sports Zone and Power Skate show, a certain someone will no longer be joining us. A certain two people, but mainly this one individual. That's all I'm going to say. I'll explain more when stuff gets finalized. All right. Well, we'll move on. We will now review the sports news. What I just read and why I'm kind of in silence right now, because I'm very much in shock of what just happened. You will know very soon what occurred. So stay tuned here on Fletcher Sports Zone and on Power Skate. Let's just say a nuke has been dropped. Usually I say that as a joke, but in all seriousness, a nuke has just been dropped. And, well, not seriously, but uh, I don't even want to explain it right now because I don't want to confirm nothing, but we will see. I will relax. And we'll resume with this broadcast because it's 1-0 Montreal. Second intermission, Chelsea goal 17-16 in favor of the Habs. It's honestly been a pretty close game throughout. If I had to say winner, I think honestly Montreal's going to win 2-1. 2-1 was my original prediction. So I'm just going to stick with it and say Habs win 2-1. I mean, makes sense. Does it not? I think it makes sense to kind of stick with that. No goalie's allowing a goal right now. I mean, it's just so clear that Hellebuyck and Price, they're both playing insane right now. Honestly, they deserve your stars 1 and 2. More of the story, if Price gets the shutout, he gets the first star. Hellebuyck gets the second star. Toffoli gets the third star. That's the way I think the 3 stars are going to work if Hellebuyck continues to play a outstanding game and only loses 1-0. This game is to certainly not be blamed on Hellebuyck either. The goal he really allowed was not his fault at all. It was just a fantastic move by Toffoli, and he just got the best of the goalie. Like, Jets fans won't blame Hellebuyck for the loss anyway, but just don't even waste your breath. Hellebuyck's playing fantastic, and there is no need to blame your goalie for a loss like this. Just like the Islanders put Varlamov last night, or Fleury in Game 2 in the night's Avalanche series. Like no need to slander your goalie. You lost a fair game. Although, again, I do feel like a couple of times that the referees kind of weren't the kindest towards the Jets, but I think overall, it still wouldn't make the most ginormous difference in the world. Well, anyway, we'll share the screen. We'll go over some sports news. We hit 6.1, or we hit 1,600 today. Woo! That was fun. Again, I'll be going way more in depth with these news over the during Fletcher Sports Zone on Sunday, where I'll be joining along my fellow friend and a longtime co-host on Sportscaster, Samuel Reese. I'm doing my first broadcast with him in like 5 months. I'm just so excited to do it with him. I met him at play-by-play camps back in 2019. He has his own YouTube channel. He was really close to 100 subscribers last time I checked, so go subscribe to Samuel Reese here on YouTube. He does just like what I do. Pretty much he commentates nightly, and he does a very damn good job in doing it, so make sure you go give my friend Sam a subscription. He will be coming on Fletcher Sports on this Sunday, again at 1 o'clock, the normal time. But We'll go over some sports news over the past couple of days. The Cardinals signed cornerback Darqueze Dennard. Dennard was drafted by the Bengals in 2014. He was okay with the Bengals. And then he ended up playing with the Falcons last year. Didn't do much. Now he's with the Cardinals. We'll see how he does. All right, moving on to the Titans signed defensive tackle Avery Jones. This one hurts me as a Jaguar fan. I like Avery Jones. I wish they kept Avery Jones over Dewan Smoot. But he's not with the Titans. The current deal's unknown. All I know is that's going to be for a one-year deal. We'll see what happens with him. He's a pretty good defensive tackle. He'll probably be the DT too. I know the Titans also released Isaiah Mack afterwards. So, yeah. Chiefs releasing linebacker Kamili Cora after signing him on May 6th. So they literally released him after 28 days. This guy signed he's an outside linebacker. He played on the Titans and Jaguars last year. He wasn't great, but he wasn't awful. Chiefs trying to restructure his career, I think. He just couldn't do it, and they literally released him after a month, which is kind of crazy. Moving on to the Mariners outfielder, Kyle Lewis, missing significant time with the knee injury, and I've heard reports that it is a meniscus tear, which is not ideal there. Cardinals DFA pitcher Tyler Webb. I think Webb was on the Cardinals since like 2013 or something, so that's pretty huge that they're DFAing him. One of their kind of average bullpen arms, but overall pretty successful player in the big leagues. So that's kind of stinks he's getting DFA'd. The Mark Scheifele is suspended for 4 hits. I've already talked about that a little bit. Again, I think it's just a fair suspension. It wasn't a dirty hit, but it wasn't a clean hit. It was a very unnecessary hit. And 4 games is, I think, the proper suspension there. All right. The Suns and Nuggets advancing to the NBA playoffs. Yeah, I'll get more into it later. Here's the Max Domi injury. He underwent surgery to repair a shoulder labral tear, and so he'll miss the start of the 2021-2022 season, which that really sucks for Columbus because there goes the main guy who feed Cam Atkinson the puck. So not good there for Columbus. Newly acquired Titans cornerback Kevin Johnson retired after 6 seasons. He had 199 tackles and 1 interception playing with the Texans, Bills, and Browns. I'm really shocked he retired. He was a former first-round pick, actually, by the Texans back in like 2013, 14. I don't remember. Seahawks re-signed punter Michael Dixon to a 4-year, $14.5 million deal. $10.6 million will be guaranteed throughout the first 2 years of the extension. This was a great signing for the Seahawks. In my opinion, a top 6 punter in the league. It makes sense. He's a good punter, and he deserved that pay raise. And then we'll get into our final post here, but Bucks point guard Drew Holiday has won the 2021 NBA Sportsmanship Award, voted by his fellow peers, or teammates rather. And then lastly, posted this 2 hours ago before I went on, Vikings signed cornerback Rashad Breeland to a 1-year deal. Vikings need some corner help. Breeland, it ain't Richard Sherman, but he'll get the job done. Of course, that's the interception where he picked off Jimmy Garoppolo in Super Bowl 54. He's overall a good corner. And that was kind of the sports news for the last 48 hours. Again, I'm going to go way more in-depth Sunday when we actually have Fletcher Sports Zone. Just kind of giving you a little update of what we're talking about and the rest of the news prior from the week. All right. Well, Jeff, at least you saw it. No, I saw it too. See, this is what I mean, and this is kind of just for me and Jeffrey real quickly, but it seemed clear that TJ honestly didn't want to. Well, now that Jeffrey put in that chat, I guess I'll talk about it a little bit. It was so blatant on Wednesday that TJ doesn't want to be on Power Skate anymore. And pretty much the insult he was calling me, Jeffrey, and Alex on his show Wednesday, he just put on his Instagram. He can leave, whatever. I want him to know that he threw 6 months of hard work, friendship, all that stuff down the, even if I was going to release him from Power Skate and Pleasure Sports, I was still going to have him on as a guest every once in a while. No. He lost that privilege. He lost all the privilege. He wants to, and he said, quote for quote, carrying the load. You on my programs. First and foremost, he's on my programs. Fletcher Sports Zone, I'm the founder. Well, obviously, I own this channel. And then Power Skate Show, Alex runs the YouTube channel, but I'm the founder of that show too. And he's going to sit here and say he runs the load. When? And hold on just a second. I really should not be doing this on air. I should not be. But I'm just so enraged right now. I want to talk about it. It's their mission. I've already gone over the sports news. I have nothing else to talk about. So let's just talk about this for a second. So TJ can go on my channel, say he's carrying the load when, first and foremost, he's started to swear, which maybe some of you have started to notice. It hasn't been often, but he has started to swear a little bit. He does not make me happy there. And then about a week ago, he started talking about NHL 21 simulations. Actually, no, 2 weeks ago. It's been going on for 2 weeks now. He's been playing NHL simulations instead of watching live hockey games. Like, dude, I get it. If you want to play NHL 21, that's fine. That's your right. I have no issue with that. I play NHL 21. Just not when you're on YouTube. You don't do it. You focus on your game, the live game, not your intermission game, not even during intermission. You see right now, it's intermission. You see me playing my Xbox? No. I'm here trying to entertain you guys. He also said to, well, first off, he called me bootleg Jack Edwards, but we know that. He's called me that for ages. And then he's saying Alex and Jeffrey needs a lot to learn. It's like, dude. First and foremost, you need a lot to learn to not say what you just said on Instagram. You just don't say that. It's annoying, but the third period's about to start. But I will say right now that there will be reprimand. And pretty much just spilling the beans right now, but TJ Chamberlain is no longer part of either Power Skate Show or Fletcher Sports Zone. Pretty much right there. I mean, there's, now that, of course, Jeffrey said in the chat, there's no need to sugarcoat it anymore. It's over. Montreal wins the draw. We'll resume with the broadcast, so hopefully I don't get more upset the further this goes on. Game, don't go into overtime. Whatever you do, just don't go into overtime because I will not be in the mood to commentate overtime. Oh, boy. Morrissey goes D to D. Up ahead go the Jets. 3 seconds into the period. Here comes Kyle Connor. Good pass up ahead of shot. Saved by Price. Well, a good save there. And who took the shot there for the Jets? It was 13. Who is that? Oh, yeah, Pierre-Luc Dubois took the shot there. And now we get an icing. 46 seconds into the period. As a faceoff was won by Montreal, and that shot goes up and over the net. Hellebuyck came out of his crease. It actually made a good save. Now here comes Andrew Kopp up ahead to Nikolai Ehlers. Working against Gustafsson. Pass it back over to the blue line. Jets keeping possession down low. Here's Eller again. Nice little move. Price holding the post. There's a shot. And a good save by Price. Andrew Kopp with the shot and a smother. And Jeff Petrie trying to go at it with Kopp. Yeah, Kokiniemi took the shot for Montreal. And that one was deflected on goal. A good save by Price. That's okay, Jeffrey. If you wanna leave Power Skate Show too, that's no problem. I have no problem with that. You want to, you can stay if you like, but if you want to go, I don't blame you. With me and Alex were thinking, honestly, if we were going to not have TJ continue, we were thinking about just going back to us anyway. Just go back to us two, going back to having weekly guests once the playoffs come to an end, and we'll be doing all that stuff. We'll continue the free agents. We're obviously continuing our weekly topics, and look at this, Andrew Kopp's now hurt in the Jets end of the ice, and hopefully this wasn't a cheap shot of some sort. Here's Forbad. He took the original shot. That one bounced off the leg of Kopp. Oh, and then, he fell down in front. Oh, and then he took a puck to the back. Oh, took a puck to the leg and then a puck to the back. Oh, God. Andrew Kopp, that warrior powering through in that. I give him credit for powering through that because that is ridiculous. Takes a slap shot to the leg and then like 10 seconds later takes a slap shot in the back. He's wearing equipment, but still. Oh my goodness. That hurts. Stahl now to take the draw for Montreal, and Stahl wins the draw. Playing up ahead. Backhand into the zone. Now the Jets will get it back. Game 3, of course, at the Bell Center. And here come the Jets going on in. Lowry, the pass doesn't connect. And now here comes Joel Armia with some speed. Armia going on in. That one in out of the glove of Hellebuyck. Puck goes in behind the net. That shot, good save, Hellebuyck. Yeah, for sure, Pedro. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I think me and Alex were honestly thinking just going back to doing the show with newly guests anyway. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Jeffrey will stay on. We don't know yet. We will have to make some decisions before Wednesday. That's all I gotta say. A lot's going on right now, and I just want to focus on one thing at a time. Faceoff is won by that was Deneau. That shot by Cherabak gets blocked, and now Winnipeg will steal, and they'll bring it up ahead with Nate Thompson, who actually playing against his former team. Thompson, also a former Lightning Flyer and King, I believe, for a season. Now played him on that. Pullman over to Forsbot. Now up ahead. They'll flip it over off the boards. Played in around. Now here comes Montreal. Gallagher will bash this one into the boards. Hellebuyck slows it down for Tucker Pullman. Well, here comes Pullman now. Brought up ahead over to Blake Wheeler. Wheeler now dishes it over. Oh, we try to find Connor again. Connor now going on in. Nice little spin move. Puck got in down low. Wheeler now flips it back to Morrissey. Morrissey now goes D to D. Up ahead it goes to Connor. Flipped into the zone. Edmondson gets hit by Blake Wheeler. Now the Jets with a backhand around front doesn't connect. Connor gets it back. Here's a one-timer by Punk. That one deflects off a Canadian. And then that shot also deflected. Oh, and Wheeler falls down. And he's slow to get up. Hate to see another Winnipeg player go down. And Wheeler is slow to get up, and now he's skating off to the bench. Oh, my goodness. Winnipeg players are getting injured left and right. This is not good for them. Wheeler and Kopp, two of their better forwards, hurt in a matter of about 2 minutes. Played in around the boards. Ehlers will play it in, and he gets tripped up. Are we going to get a penalty? We will. A trip against Montreal. They're going to give it to Weber, and so the Jets can go on the power play trying to tie this game. All right, Weber going to skate to the box. Weber saying that's garbage on his way to the box. Let's see. Well, he grabbed and he shoved down Ehlers. That was originally a trip. I don't know. It was, it's definitely going to be a trip of some sort, I would assume. And yeah, Blake Wheeler was slow to get up on the bench, but he's back out there, so credit to Blake Wheeler. So yeah, it is Weber for tripping. And now here's Eller. Ehlers back over to Morrissey. One-timer, that one missed. Ehlers now fishes it back down low, playing around. Connor will bash it off the boards over to Morrissey. Morrissey back over to Ehlers. Morrissey a shot. That one almost trickled through, but Price with a good save, gobbling it up in traffic. All right. Well, the Jets are going to have it at their own end. Morrissey now banks it off the boards, and now here comes Winnipeg. Connor pass over to Kopp. Now here comes Kopp. Hopefully he doesn't take a shot to the leg and back again. That was painful to rewatch. As Connor now, he lost possession. Byron goes in. He fakes the shot and missed blocker side. That would be incredible if Montreal won this game 2-0 and both goals occurred shorthanded. That would be that would be pretty nuts. Here comes Eller, and he lost possession. Ehlers gets it back, pass it back to Kopp, cleared, and down the length of the rink it goes. Hellebuck will leave it aside. Mike now goes on in. This one's going to be flipped in around the boards. Price lost possession. And Danault will clear. This one bounces off a Jet skate. Armia lost possession. Here come the Jets. Offsides waved off. Trying to enter into the zone is Winnipeg, but they can't. Montreal will clear, and that'll kill off the power play. All right. So the Canadiens go 2 for 2 on the penalty kill. And Toffoli nearly steals. Forbat brings it up ahead. Weber now out of the box. Will backhand it to the glove side of Hellebuck. Puck will bounce off the boards. Now pass out in front. Perreault with a dish pass over. Perreault now lost possession. Winnipeg gets it back off the boards. This one will be flipped back into the zone. Nice pass. Forbat will shoot on in. And this one will be an icing with 12:56 to go in the third. First commercial break of the period. Still 1-0 Habs. Well, again, Jeffrey, we want to leave power skate. That's okay. We don't blame you. We know you're TJ's one of TJ's good friends. I'm certainly not going to blame you if you don't want to stick around, and you just want to come on as a guest here and there. Well, that's fine. All right, looks like we're heading at a commercial break now. Oh yeah, a lot of stuff happened during that second intermission. All right. Thought my night would be over. I thought wrong. There's Tyler Toffoli, your goal scorer for Montreal. And scoring shorthanded. Jets will win the draw. And up ahead it goes. Here's a shot from Poink from the blue line. And a save made by Price. 12:48 to go now in the third. 21-19. Shots on goal in favor of the Habs. Toffoli with 12:20 ice time thus far. And I imagine he'd end with roughly 15 minutes. Barring overtime. Face-off is won. Wheeler's shot is blocked. Poink will dish it back over. That shot missed. Price out in front. Oh, we lost sight of it. And Connor couldn't take shot of the rebound. And now this one gets deflected out of play by Lettinen. And there's going to be no penalty. But Price with an outstanding save moments ago. Keeping this game 1-0. And look at this. Original shot, the face-off by Wheeler gets blocked. Rebound goes back, takes the shot, missed. And Wheeler with a good kick save. Weber goes D to D. And now Weber will flip it up ahead, and now here's Poink. Poink now dishes it in from behind the net. Up ahead it goes. Here comes Kyle Connor. Connor will shoot on him. Price leaves it over to Weber. Yeah, that one also out of play. Not the leg game. Oh, no, it hit the glass, so it wouldn't be. Jets will play it in around the boards. Oh, that was a good hit in the corner. Armia lost possession. Winnipeg will find a man out front. That shot goes up and over. Oh, a good attempt there. We even shot that. 24. Who is he again? Yeah, my roster. And now Jeff Petrie's hurt. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Derek Forbat took the shot. Oh, it looked like a Canadian player's bleeding. Is that Petrie? I think so. Yeah, I think Petrie's bleeding on the bench from his chin. 11:38 to go. Face-off taken. And, oh, goodness. It's his name again. Vesalainen. Pronounced it better that time. That shot by Stanley is denied by Price. And up ahead it goes and cleared and icing on Forbat. 11:27 to go in the third. Face off taken back in Montreal's end. "2023 faceoffs won in favor of Winnipeg. The limited fans in attendance tonight waving their white towels." I believe for the Jets and pretty much for all Canada games, you can only attend if you can have like 500 vaccinated like doctors pretty much or something along the lines of that. You have to be vaccinated, and I'm pretty sure the number is 500 fans, so there's like hardly anyone here, but regardless, some fans are better than no fans, at least. And, it only took them to the first round of the playoffs to get some fans back in the crowd. But it's good. I like, having fans, even if it is little. Get fans back in the arena slowly but surely. Here's a shot, and now it's a kick saved by Price. I like what the MLB is doing, saying you have to have fans in the crowd at some point in the season. At least try it for one game or one series or something. I like what the MLB is doing. This one's going to be cleared out by Montreal and cleared out again by Perry. This one's got bounced off the boards and Poink with 10:32 to go. This one will be cleared by Montreal. Now Jets get back. Anyway, Montreal will shoot it on in. Played in now around the boards. Paul Byron almost got it. We are now under 10 minutes to go. Kokaniemi lost possession. And brought up ahead by Perreault. Dishes it over to Lowry. Here come the Jets. This one's going to be shot off the boards. And now the Jets will play it back. D to D over to Forbot. Back over to Pullman. Back over to Forbot again. 9 minutes left in this game, presumably, unless we go into overtime. Which, honestly, I got to be completely real with you. It doesn't even look like the Jets are going to score. If Montreal scores again, it'll be an empty netter. It's just, Carey Price is just playing a whole different planet right now. And honestly, good for him. Carey Price, he deserves some redemption from 2014, man. Everyone knows Montreal should have beaten New York in 2014, but because Chris Kreider ran over Carey Price, that obviously didn't happen because, well, let's be real. The Canadiens aren't winning a playoff series with Dustin Tokarski, so I'll explain that. Morrissey will bring it in around the boards. I ain't wrong, though. He didn't, lost in 6. Tokarski played great that series, but still. Now he's what, the third string goalie on the Sabres? Time flies. That shot goes out of play. 8:12 to go in the third, and we'll head to our second commercial break of the period. Comp up ahead to Ehlers. A diving shot, but a diving save by Price. Vince Galley picking up as well. Well, the Canadiens win the draws. We had a commercial break. 8 minutes to go in the third. I'm hoping for my sanity this game ends before 10:15. Price will play it around for Shabbat off the glass and out of play. Now 7:52 left. Of course, game 3 of the series is Sunday. I believe same time is starting 7:15. Oh, this game started at 7:30, but I think Sunday's starting at 7:15. I'll not be on the call for that. I'll be on Flusher Sports Zone. Yeah, I don't care about TJ. Whatever. Flusher Sports Zone still going on. Gonna have my man Samuel Reese on. A person who I have stayed in touch with and isn't the snake equivalent to Kevin Durant. I gotta stop, but neither here nor there. Samuel Reese will be on Sunday. That'll be a lot of fun. Again, go subscribe to Samuel Reese on YouTube. He does nightly play-by-play videos, just like what I'm doing right now, without the ranting in between. Pass out in front, and Morrissey now gets it back, D to Poink. But yeah, that'll be fun. And then, of course, Paris Gate will still be on Wednesdays. We don't know what the situation's going to be for that either. But yeah. Regardless, here come the Jets. Up ahead with Morrissey. Morrissey comes on in. He dishes it over. And Kotkaniemi had it, lost it, and this one will be cleared. And now here comes the Canadiens on a break. Paul Byron waits, tries to go 5-hole, and a good save by Hellebuck. Byron shot that one glove side. That probably would have been a goal. This one backhanded out, and here comes the Jets. Shot on wide by Forbot. Now brought off the boards, and here they come. The spin move by Pullman. Laid in around the boards. Here come the Jets out in front. That pass doesn't connect. Toffoli steals. Here come the former King out to center, and he shoots it on in. Former King and Canuck, may I add. He was on the Canucks for last year. They decided to resign Jake Virtanen instead of Toffoli. Ouch. That was a typical Jim Benning moment, if you ask me. Jim Benning. Only he would throw that much money at Louis Eriksson. Oh, here come the Canadiens again on a break. Wrist shot, save Hellebuck. And he smothers again. That was on Zuski. Hellebuck making some tremendous saves here as we hit the 6-minute mark of the third. All right. Jets will bring it up ahead, taken away by Corey Perry. Shot into the zone, played in around the boards. That one's going to bounce off the boards, and up ahead it goes. Shot on in. Petrie gets a shove. Now played around the boards. Here's Gallagher. Gallagher gets taken down, and now here comes Adam Lowry. Shea Weber will pass up ahead to Philip Deneau. Up ahead it goes. Here is Lackinen going on in, and he gets steamrolled. What a hit by Forbot. As we hit the final 5 minutes, a shot save Hellebuck. Kotkaniemi took the shot. Montreal doing everything they can to try to end the game. The Jets are playing so physical, it's hard for them to even do anything. Not to mention Hellebuck's playing great. It is 1-0 Canadiens. Carey Price with a shutout thus far. Hellebuck has only allowed 1 goal. If you're a fan of goaltending games and 1-0 games and defensive games, rewatch this one because this has been such an entertaining game. Face-off is won, and Josh Morrissey will play it around out in front. And here come the Canadiens off the boards. Paul Byron waits. Byron will play it in behind the net. Hoink now has it. Down to the final 4:25. Here comes Morrissey. Suzuki will pass up ahead to Joel Armia. Armia shielding the puck. Now brings in around the boards. Over to Toffoli. Joel Edmondson. He now has it. D to D. Up ahead to Petrie. Kopp. Lost possession and cleared. Off the boards it goes. Format tries to bring it up ahead, and here come the Jets. Off the blade to stick. The dump in by Nikolai Ehlers. You got to imagine the Jets are probably going to pull Hellebuck with about 2 minutes left. Maybe a little bit later, but I would imagine if they're going to pull him, they'll probably pull him within 2 minutes because Carey Price is playing so good, you almost need the extra time. 6-on-5. Here's a shot by Pullman, loose puck. A shot saved by Price. Oh my goodness, Carey Price is playing tremendous. What a stop, going post to post, robbing Derek Forbat. Great kick save by Price. The rebound, tremendous. All right. Here come the Jets up the other way. Now Shabbat. We brought into the zone. Oh, and now the Jets almost steal. Suzuki will lose possession. The turnaround shot missed. Lowry now with a toe drag will flip it in behind the net. Now here's the D-to-D pass, faking the shot. Good save. Weber flips it over to Suzuki, and he'll tap it ahead. Wheeler shielding the puck, the backhander on goal. Petrie covering him, good save. Puck will bounce off the glass, and the net is empty. So we are down to the final 2 minutes. Jets did pull the goalie. I was actually right about that. They were going to pull the goalie with 2 minutes left. Wow. Here comes Winnipeg now. Shoots in off the boards. Here is Lowry losing possession momentarily, passing it down low. Jets keeping it alive. Ehlers back over to Poink. Back over to Ehlers. A wrist shot. Save made. Wheeler over to Ehlers. Poink. One-timer. Stopped by Price. And that one is redirected. I go over to the blue line. Poink whips on the shot. Now here's a pass over to Ehlers. Ehlers shot saved by Price. Montreal clears. And the empty net is that's not gonna go in, and we're gonna have an icing as Poink wins the race. Faceoff taken out of the blocker side of Price. Minute 11 left in this one. Faceoff will not be taken. Now Kopp will take the draw against, looks like William Byron. What's up, Alex? Thanks for stopping by. A minute 10 to go. Canadiens up 1-0 in game 2. Empty net. Winnipeg trying to force overtime. 32-26. Faceoffs won in favor of the Jets. Oh, now they put 111 back on the clock. Then NBC will make up its mind. There we go. Puck's dropped anyway. Poink dishes it over to Ehlers. Back over to Poink. Yeah, one-timer. That one skidded wide. Bounced off the glove of Price and missed the net. Now under a minute ago. Poink dishes it over. Ehlers pass down low. Back over to the blue line. Poink's blast. Saved by Price, and it goes behind him, but it bounced off his glove and wide. Carey Price playing phenomenal. Montreal's going to clear. They don't go for the empty net. They go for the clear. Ehlers up ahead. Can't complete the pass. Danault steals. Brings it over to Chabot. Bounce that one off the boards. And up ahead goes Montreal to Foley for a second off the post. Danault. That one's blocked. And we have a stoppage with 22 seconds left. Oh, gotta give Montreal credit. They trying to score the empty netter, but Winnipeg won't let them do it. Oh my goodness. Shot here by Toffoli off the post, directly to Danault off the boards, and then Poink able to kick it out of play. That is incredible defense by a defenseman. Well, incredible goaltending by a defenseman, rather. Now Winnipeg's going to burn their timeout. Now puck is won. Puck goes into the corner, and the Canadiens are going to kill off the final seconds. Carey Price with a shutout. And Montreal wins game 2. The Jets, they brought up ahead. Kyle Connor's shot was stopped, and then there was a board jam, and then there was no time for anything else. Carey Price with another good save. And, yeah. That was a heartbreaker for the Jets. But the Canadiens do win 1-0. They take a 2-0 series lead. I didn't have this on my bingo card. Who had Montreal taking a 2-0 series lead? My original prediction was the Jets win in 5, and I'm clearly going to be incorrect. Price with a 30-save shutout, now third all-time in Canadiens playoff shutouts with 8. Ken Dryden and Jacques Plonk. Really, Price is in second. Dryden and Plonk both have 10, tied for first. The 3 stars of the game, I'm going to go Price, Hellebuck, Toffoli. Toffoli, Weber, Hellebuck, according to NBCSN. These are not the official 3 stars of the game. But in my opinion, the fact you're going to give Weber the 2nd star over Carey Price, in my opinion, is absolutely disrespectful. But that's neither here nor there. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Grant Fluff from Flusher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll be on tomorrow night for the Bruins and Islanders. I'll see you then. Enjoy your Saturday, and I'll see you guys sometime in the future.